Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles, the great millstone that rule well. And peace and salutations to the elect of Israel. To you I say Shalom. Lord willing, this blessing is edifying to the flock of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai. And I'm tired of this lesson when the economy collapses. Because it's no longer a if or why or how. It's when. Because it's inevitable, man. This is something that cannot be avoided, right? Especially since, starting spring 2020 and all the printing of the Federal Reserve notes, man, and how it drove the actual value of the US dollar down to complete worthlessness, man. All right? When you print over 9 trillion items, when you print over $9 trillion, it makes any dollar that was currently in circulation or in circulation before that much less valuable, man. All right? If you have something that's a one of one, like if you have a diamond, right? Diamonds are expensive because they're rare and they're hard to mine. Now, if everybody on the planet had access to 20,000 diamonds, they will be worthless, man. Actually, let me go to I believe that's Second Esdras 8. Second Esdras 8:1, and he answered me saying, "The Most High hath made this world for many, but the world to come for few." Right? The billions of people live here on the planet now, man. All right? So this world was created for many people. All right? But the world to come is going to be only for a few. Meaning only a few are going to be in rulership, being Yahweh, Yahushai, and the elect under him. On the elect under them. And also because a lot of people are about to die, man. All right? Verse 2, I will tell thee a similitude, Esdras. As thou askest the earth, it shall say unto thee, that it giveth much mold whereof earthen vessels are made, but little dust that gold cometh of. Even so is the course of this present world. Right? The earth produces massive amounts of clay. Right? There's fields and upon fields and thousands of acres where if you dig into the ground, you won't pull up dirt, you'll just pull up clay. But you could do the same thing with thousands and thousands of acres, keep digging, and you won't find any gold. Because gold is valuable because it's rare. It's rare and it's hard to get, man. All right? If everybody had gold, it wouldn't be as valuable as it is now, man. All right? And this is why you have to stretch gold, right? You have to mix gold with other metals to make it cheaper for people to access it, right? That's why you got 10 karat gold, 14 karat gold, because it's mixed with other alloys and metals, so it can make it less valuable, so people can have access to it. All right. Verse 3: There be many created, but few shall be saved. Right? That's really the point of that. Oh, disgusting. That's really the point of that. Something. The scarcity of things is what makes something valuable. The scarcity of the elect is what makes them valuable too, man. Scarcity of wisdom, knowledge, understanding is what makes it so valuable, man. All right? Because in this present time, ignorance is in rulership, man. Willful ignorance is that. Let me get back to the point. All right? Because the market is about to collapse because of so much dollars were printed, man. Not only because of that, but also because the US dollar, which is the spirit we brought out Second Esdras 8, the US dollar was taken off the gold standard back in the 70s. All right, so it's not backed by anything. Right now, the only thing holding it up is what people believe it is, man. It's a false reality. And once the bubble pops on the false reality and on the economy, all hell is about to break loose.
Because that's when you change everything.
The central bank digital currency, in my mind, will be the key flashpoint when I think it all comes apart.
When you talk about central bank digital currencies, in order to drive people into the CBDCs, the digital wallets centrally controlled by the government or the central bank, they have to create a financial emergency, don't they?
They have to create a financial emergency. Now, a financial emergency will be the collapse of the US dollar. Right? It's going to force and drive everybody to obtain the new currency, right? Which will be the CBDC. And the way that everybody will have access to their wallet of the CBDC eventually will be the Karagba, man. When this RFID chip gets implanted into their bodies, All right? Don't say you weren't warned by, the elders and the prophets of Great Millstone and on down, man. You've been warned of what's coming. And if you take that, you're finished, man. All right? Let me jump over to Revelation 13. Revelation 13 and 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. He causes all to do it. All right? Just like in America, everybody has to use US dollars in America. If you don't have US dollars, you have to go convert your other currency into US dollars to spend it here. Right? Just like in other nations. Some nations you can spend US dollars, but eventually they convert it to their own currency. All right? But in this beast system that's about to be implemented, that's going to be done away with. Everybody's going to have the same currency, man. And that currency is going to be the Karagma, the C-hip, man. That Dorito that gets implanted into your body, man. That chip, the Dorito chip, man. All right? And all is going to do it. Doesn't matter how rich you are. Doesn't matter how poor you are. Doesn't matter what position you are in society. He's going to cause all to do it. Verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Right? And without it, you won't be able to buy and sell. You won't be able to buy and sell food. You won't be able to buy and sell real estate or housing, clothing. You won't be able to buy or sell medicine. Right? If you in a society where everything is based on commerce, especially a Babylonian society, everything is based on commerce. If you leave the house, you're spending money, right? If you're not spending it, you're selling something to make money. No matter what you do, you're spending money. You turn on the light, you're spending money. Everything is based on commerce, all right? So if you're not able to buy and sell, how would you survive in this society, right? And this is the hour of temptation, man, all right? And anybody that takes this will be destroyed. Anybody that takes the C-hip, the RFID chip that gets implanted into your body in order for you to buy and sell, which is the mark of the beast, you will be destroyed. There's no hope for salvation after that, man. All right? And this is the warning that the Lord is giving out, man. All right? Revelation 14 and 9. And the third angel followed him, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and received his mark in his forehead or in his hand. Right? If any man worship the beast or his image, right? If any man bows down to the new world order and accepts, all right, that one world government philosophy. Now, even though technically there is a one world government already, all right, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, and wickedship is the government that rules this planet. But at the same time, also, not at the same time, Slovakia, also, when you look at these other governments, they all follow the same rules, right? They all push that, that left-hand punch. They all push the juicy juice, right? And if any leader didn't push the juicy juice, they were taken out, right? So there is technically a one world government, but it's going to be different. And this beast system is going to be different. They're going to do away with other nations having armies. They're going to make it so they're going to try to proclaim that it's peace on earth, but it's going to be false, man. Peace and safety is the illusion that what they're going to use to put you into captivity, to keep you in slavery, man. Just like in after 9/11 happened, 9/11/2001, when the Twin Towers dropped, they pushed the Patriot Act. The Patriot Act was really an act, legislation in America, where it really took away the rights of all Americans, right? But they what's that word I'm looking for? They promoted it under the guise of, this is for your safety. This is for your safety. The same thing they did with the, you know what they did, man, with the needle they pushed, man. This is for your safety. This is to protect others. This is protect your loved ones and everybody around you. This is for your safety. Right? No, it's for your captivity, man. It's to keep you under subjection, and it's to keep their foot on your necks. This is nothing about safety, man. All right? But that's what they're going to push. This is for your safety. They create as order ad chaos. They create the chaos and present the solution, and create the order after that. It's the same script they run over and over. And don't be fooled when they do it one last time. the collapse of the the collapse of the global economy is going to be the chaos. The CBDC is going to be the order they create out of that chaos, man. It's all by design. All right, verse 10, Revelation 14:10. The same shall drink of the wine of wrath, Salakia. The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. All right. So if any man bows down to the image of the beast, if any man takes this the sea hit, man, all right, they're gonna feel the unadulterated wrath of the Most High, man. Let's go into that word unadulterated, man. Unadulterated, not diluted or made impure by adulterating. Pure, utter, absolute. All right, you're gonna feel the absolute wrath of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua if you take this, the sea hit, man. If you take this Karagma, man. All right, this is the warning that the Lord put out thousands of years ago about today's times, man. This is, again, we're living in the last days. All right, Revelation 14:10 once more. The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. Right. The Lamb being Yahushua, man. Yahushua meaning he is salvation, man. He delivers. He saves. Right. So imagine you being tormented by fire in front of the person that you thought was coming to save you, man. All right. Imagine that, man. All because you wanted to buy and sell. All because you worship Esau more than you worship the creation more than the creator, man. All right? If you take this sea hip, you ultimately worship the beast. All right? You ultimately worship the beast. If somebody tells you not to do something, if the deity you worship tells you not to do something, and somebody else tells you to do otherwise, you no longer worship that deity. The Lord told Eve not to eat of the fruit of the tree. What did she do? She listened to somebody else, right? And she was judged for that. And because Adam listened to Eve, he was judged for that. All right. So anybody that listens to the beast, again, once more, in the garden, man. Anybody that listens to the beast and falls victim to his deception, right? Just understand you're going to be judged for that, right? Let me get one more. I'm going to close out, Lord willing. This is 24:24. Matthew 24:24. For there shall arise false Mashiachs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. So anybody that falls into the deception of Esau, Edom, the beast, right? Into the beast system, you're not part of the elect, right? Because the elect won't be deceived. This is straight out of Yahushua's mouth, man. The elect will not be deceived, all right? So if anybody that takes the sea hip, off rip, you know they're not part of the elect because they're not receiving salvation, man. All right, but I'm going to close out with that. Lord, when this lesson was edifying, again, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, B'Hashem, Yahushua, B'Hashem, Kodash. Double honor to the elders and the apostles of great millstone that rule well. And peace and salutations to the elect of Israel. Until next time, I want to say shalom and abad b'bal.